I'm becoming less and less enthralled with the concept of only shooting threes and layups. I understand I'm going to get beaten up by the analytics people, but
with no Naz Reid tonight, Timberwolves really don't have a lot of size in the post to be able to contend with Embiid if Davis gets into any kind of foul trouble. 2 in the NBA behind the aforementioned Wayne Ellington, as D'Lo unable to connect. Davis gets an offensive board. Edwards for 3. And he's put a little buffer now between himself and his brother, by the way, as Beasley unable to connect.
The Wolves almost have to have a perfect shooting night.
So the Sixers 0 for 5. Embiid an opportunity here against Davis. And on top of the fact that Davis is overmatched by Embiid.
Embiid, that's too strong. Sixers 0 of 7 from the field.
It's too late now.
Yep. One more coming for Embiid.
Speaking of Danny Green, with the Los Angeles Lakers.
And the Toronto Raptors.
So he's got 3 NBA championships, an NCAA championship.
Well, did he win just one? Or he might have won 2 in San Antonio now.
And he's got that sort of pull in the locker room now.
Embiid, he misfires. Has yet to hit a shot. 0 of 5 from the field for Embiid.
I'm just saying, from what we've seen as Timberwolves fans watching him, don't sleep on this kid. He's still got so much room for growth. He's going to get so much better.
Simmons gets it to Embiid.
One of the things that Mark said to you and I, Dave, was that Doc Rivers has been a little frustrated with the media who are so concerned with Ben Simmons' three-point shooting as D'Angelo Russell can't get that to go.
And you can't go out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, guys, we watch guys warm up before the games, and there's a lot of guys that can shoot it real easy from half court. As Joel Embiid just lined that one up so easy from outside.
For something like a dozen videos that he put up. The best was I liked it when he was cleaning up, getting ready to leave the bubble. Embiid denied underneath, gets his own rebound, had it blocked, but they're going to call a foul here. For something like a dozen videos that he put up. The best was I liked it when he was cleaning up, getting ready to leave the bubble. Embiid denied underneath, gets his own rebound, had it blocked, but they're going to call a foul here. He had a pile of masks that were NBA face masks. There had to have been 100 of them in there. And he said, sorry, NBA, my dad asked me to get as many as I could.
A Southern Methodist, and he's going to be the subject of a little scouting report that we have coming up out of the next break. For pretty good rookie players that are having impacts off the bench.
Rubio couldn't get that to drop.
Trying to get around Embiid and make it difficult for him to catch it. Fouls him in the process.
These are going to be free throws 5 and 6 tonight for Embiid. Number 1 in the league in both attempts and makes per game.
2.8 assists as well. Steal, 1.2 steals per game. I mean, he could be a 50, 40, 90 guy easy.
And most importantly, from the Sixers' perspective, as you said at the top, Jim, they are 13 and 2 when he plays and 0 and 4 when he doesn't.
Those are the only 2 that they have. It's 14 to 2.
Embiid, no.
And didn't we think coming into this game tonight, Dave, when you and I talked this morning, didn't we think that the paint points were going to
post up in this game? Embiid gets an offensive rebound and will head to the free throw line. Embiid.
I would say that that's true. And company, then it's probably a little bit easier game than most Eastern Conference teams, but Minnesota has numbers here. Someone's got to stay back.
Edwards open for 3. And Embiid pulls down his 8th rebound of the game.
I think high school coaches are the best coaches because they've got to change how they play every single year based on who they have. Is a nice little interior pass by Embiid to Tobias Harris there.
2-man game action between the 2 of them.
You've got to change how you play.
Embiid just took it away. It was intended for Beasley.
Mid-range, then having him shoot 17% from 3.
Embiid 10 of 10 at the line. And the Sixers go back in front, their first lead since the first quarter. And Edwards, the Sixers touched it last. It will be Embiid attacking Davis and able to finish. That's kind of what we thought we would see in the early stages of this game, Jim, when Embiid didn't really go at it. Davis,
you know, throughout his career, basically, but that one looked like a pretty bad fall. He fell directly on his back as Seth Curry kisses that one off the glass.
Embiid puts it on the deck against Davis, draws the foul, gets the shot, and that's going to be foul number 3 on Ed Davis. And Embiid remains perfect at the free throw line. That was Davis's first make on a post-up, by the way.
I think Minnesota's very lucky that Doc Rivers hasn't exploited the size difference. Vanderbilt gets a nice little inside pass and is able to lay it in.
That's going to be already 20 points in the game for Joel Embiid. Yes, he stripped it, knocked it off of Beasley.
Okay. Nicely done then.
And Joel Embiid on the other end. Edwards came over to help out. Seth Curry back to Embiid, who sets up in the corner for the 3 and drills it. And Embiid's got 26 in the game.
Why not just keep going to the well?
Embiid over Davis, hits again.
And Davis trying to get a little more physical and to move JoJo off that left box post up.
Embiid attacks Davis, gets by him and dunks it.
And so you push him off the box, and that's when he rips and goes.
He's 4 for 4 from the field.
You know, it's so funny because he's legit 7 feet, and I think he's bigger than that. I think you're right. He's just mixing it up. He's getting ready for the knockout blow.
Jim, his season high is 45. He's got 30 right now. And the way this game is going, I think he's going to blow past that number.
Yeah, he's just been rope-a-doping. This is like the rumble in the jungle.
He's got 10 points in this half. Edwards dumps it off.
Nice.
Vanderbilt chance for an and one. That'll be foul number 3 on Joel Embiid.
Dave in a layup form around the paint. He can't make a free throw, but he can make a layup.
He's 1 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. John Calipari.
Yeah.
that point when John Calipari was still coaching at UMass.
Yeah.
And John Chaney, if you've never seen that, go down the YouTube rabbit hole and see that. That was something else. To get it inside Embiid. Oh, Embiid blew the layup and says, you know what, I wanted to pad my second chance scoring. To get it inside Embiid. Oh, Embiid blew the layup and says, you know what, I wanted to pad my second chance scoring. To get it inside Embiid. Oh, Embiid blew the layup and says, you know what, I wanted to pad my second chance scoring. Sixers working around the outside. Embiid spins, fires over Vanderbilt.
So skilled.
35 now for Embiid. In terms of free throws is 17. In terms of makes, 21 in terms of attempts.
Currency built up as a great college player at Marquette, a great NBA player for the years I spent coaching with the Minnesota Lynx. I would study Doc Rivers' actions, his end of game situation he plays. And they got shooters here too, you know. They bring in Seth Curry was